to get here and bite some heads off. Because
Yes.
of the water.
All right, we're live, guys. Say hi.
Yeah.
Yes, and yeah. So we just decided we're just going to sally forth with the course we already laid out. Where, as for what happened to all the sessions that my stupid ass ended up deleting completely by accident, I have a plan, and you guys will see what that plan is. But that's the whole trick. Always make sure you have a plan.
Make sure you also have another plan.
Although if any of our fans happen to rip those sessions off of YouTube and download them, and if you please tell me you have them, because I'd appreciate them. Long shot, but it's possible.
Yeah.
YouTube Red, dude.
But yeah. Okay, so to start out, we've got we're gonna start out at the Tahoma Sept here. We're gonna start out the Tahoma Sept, our Sept, and
All right.
and we have Trish.
All right. Okay. Rasmussen is my good. All right.
Yep.
So continue.
We have Trish. We have Trish calls the herd and Lexington there because Trish has asked them for some to help her out with something.
Okay. I'd be like, oh, what's up, Trish? What you need?
Since joining your guys' pack, I've been able to do, my Bolnar thing like adult, and I have a sort of cabin fever at the moment, so I figured why not include you guys in what I like to do.
Oh, right. What kind of activities do you have in mind for us to get involved in?
I am modern day Robin Hood. So who wants to be Little John?
Ah, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, who wants to be Little John?
I'm pretty sure the Red Talon's not going to get a pop culture reference.
That's true. I look at the Red Talon.
Looking people around, trying to discover what they are trying to say.
It's like I imagine it's like I use hand gestures to describe.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're
not in a nutshell.
You guys aren't speaking in High Garu.
I look at Raz and stuff and tell him like I steal from alphas that shouldn't be alphas and give to betas that need what the alpha has.
What's the reason for that?
God, it's like
It is what my tribe does. We help the unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yes, the lower end of the scale when it comes to society.
Oh. I mean, like, how does that jive with like the Red Talons? I mean, because like the Red Talons, they're not like survival of the fittest like the Geta Fenris are necessarily, right?
No, we are lupus. The strong survive, the weak die.
Okay, so it is survival. So the Red Talons do believe in survival of the fittest then.
Yep.
It's just, I guess the Geta Fenris just go about it differently.
The Geta Fenris is about the estimation of strength. We are about the estimation of health. The better. It's Geta Fenris are more like the stronger, become stronger and stronger and stronger in order to fight better and better and better. But the Talon are the survival of the fittest. The better should rule. The weaker should.
So from his perspective, this is not going to make sense. Like you're just enabling weaker. You're just enabling weakness by doing this. Like that's what I'm thinking.
There's no point in doing this.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
And
So
how does that help our sept?
Yeah.
We are putting ourselves in danger for two legs who hurt Gaia.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it doesn't. So not. So this is just. So this is just. This doesn't make any sense to him. Why they should do it?
The things I take, I can give to the glasswalkers during the Grand Moot. So it helps our sept in that way.
You are searching for something specific.
Yes, something you won't know what it is, Coles, but something that costs a lot of money is something that I want to look for.
I think I still need the bill.
Oh man, I think we joked like back in the. I think we used to joke back in the day that we're gonna have this thing where Lexington calls the herd what money is.
Oh.
And I wouldn't know if he had or not, so I'm just like, you don't know what this is.
He'd probably do something. Lexington would probably do some stupid like get out freaking boombox and be like, "I will show you an interpretive dance."
Actually, no. There's got to be like a spirit of money or something anyway.
Or he does like a stupid Native American rain dance and then just starts raining money on Raz while he's completely confused about what he's trying to show him.
Well, he's a red talent. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any use for money.
Don't nibble on the money, please. No, Benjamin, you're my favorite dollar.
If it aids at the ritual about their of contrition, I can help, but no reason to aid the two legs.
All I need from you, Coles, is a distraction. You don't have to help two legs in any way.
I have an idea about distraction.
Well, at least Coles is a red talent with a sense of humor. All right, so who wants? So we hop into the car.
Yeah.
You know, someone's gonna make a note of this. We got to figure out a way to bind like an air spirit or something, so we can give that. Because I think Dylan and I had this idea of making the car into a fetish that could turn like intangible or something.
No, I told you about the ATVs I had in I kind of more or less made in a game once that had an air spirits in the tires that made them float like 10 feet off the ground and go literally the speed of air.
Oh, I thought it would make the car ghost or something.
Nah, that would be probably a chameleon spirit.
A chameleon spirit gives you the power to phase through solid objects.
Okay, maybe not phase through solid objects, but definitely be invisible.
Because that's what I'm thinking of. Not.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, just to remind all people, Trish already knows it, that we can use. There are two characters that can use the benefits of our totem at the same time, so we can switch if the need comes for this.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. Well, everybody hops in the car. And you guys take off for. You guys take off for the nice part of Seattle, which I think would be Mercer Island. That's like the nice neighborhood.
Okay. Oh yeah, Brett, I'm gonna warn you. If we in the future encounter Nosferatu or Tremere, I'm just gonna roll rage because they remind me too much of that motherfucking video game, man. I just want to bash in the motherfucking head.
Hey, minimize.
Man, you really hated.
He literally said he rage quit that game. Like, it had to be bad.
There's a spirit of capitalism.
I would assume so. As I said in the thing.
Well, why wouldn't there be?
Yeah, because
there's a spirit for werewolf is an animist universe. There's a spirit. That means there's a spirit for everything.
Right. At least after a certain amount of time, anyway, because there's enough people
It is
believing it.
powerful enough to manifest.
It's
Yes.
kind of like, I guess if you could say, it's sort of like, have you ever read Terry Pratt? You ever read the Discworld books, Clay?
I heard of it, but I haven't read them.
Okay, in Discworld, like there are gods, but they're not gods in the sense you would think of. They're more like microscopic beings that are empowered by the collective belief of everyone. So like and that's sort of like how the spirit, that's kind of a rough idea of how the spirits work in werewolf. Like they're kind of a reflection of the collective devout unconsciousness of.
Not all, because there are spirits that exist. They are very powerful, and people haven't ever thought about them.
I know. I mean, like that's what what a lot of them are like. Like, if there's a spirit of capitalism, it's because there's because there's enough belief in it, like belief in the system of capitalism to empower a spirit to exist. Does that make sense?
Or
Yeah.
it just has been created by the weaver by gripping on this concept.
Yeah. And think about it this way: there's a spirit called the Machine, and it's insanely powerful.
Like a second weaver.
Yeah, it's basically, I think in lore and stuff, it's supposed to be the Glasswalker's idea to get the Machine to replace the Weaver if they ever figure out how the hell to do that shit and actually win.
Yeah, but isn't it like safe to say like there are like some spirits they're like empowered by belief or something?
There are. I think that I would definitely say that the Machine would be an example of that, where because people build machines and believe in them so much.
It's not actually, because the Glasswalkers discovered it. And then they, with terror, discovered that it has its own intelligence.
Okay.
So it's not a spirit that's empowered by belief.
All right, so where were we before?
All right, so you guys are in the car. You're heading out to Mercer Island. It's the ritzy neighborhood. Remember?
Yeah, it's basically that neighborhood Raz and Runs were in before, kind of.
They were in South Seattle. That's the rough side. That's the rough side. Now we're in the nice side.
Oh, okay.
Like everything, all the houses, they look nice. Like they look like they cost more than your car, or like everyone who lives here probably makes 6 figures at minimum.
Yeah, I feel like I look over.
I want to ask Trish if she knows what we are looking for, because if she tells me what we are looking for, I can track it.
I am looking for something made of glass and electricity. I'm looking for a TV.
Actually, pretty sure plastic too.
And plastic, like electricity, glass, and hard plastic. Something that is completely unnatural. I am looking for a television.
That doesn't tell me much.
Yeah, just like it's,
know what that is.
Now I have burned some brain cells. My intelligence for the rest of the session will be 1.
just like
Yeah. Actually, if I try to, I'll speak in like High Garu to Raz and try to explain that.
Probably should try. Like I wonder if you could understand this if you guys tried drawing it out for him or something, like what it would look like.
Even if we drew it, I'm pretty sure like he'd be like, "What is it still? What is it still?" And I'd be like,
"It's reminding me of this one episode of Red Dwarf where they discover a portal through time, and the cat just keeps asking, "What is it?" And they keep trying to make it simpler and simpler till eventually they get to magic door, and he's like, "Oh."
It's like I was gonna explain to Coles is like basically it's like, oh, it's you know, you Red Talons have shows, right? You guys like to entertain yourselves, right? Correct?
Yes.
So imagine that, but it's in a box. You know what a box is, right? Oh, I hope he knows what a box is.
I think not sure.
All right, so take that, but in a box, and you can switch it over and over with different kinds of people doing different kinds of entertainment. That's basically how television works. Now,
Do you know what I'm thinking in my mind?
oh, sorry, say it.
Do you know what I have in my mind?
Please say.
It's probably something completely.
Something that is a container of something, and depending on how we want to entertain each other, we just kick it and it switches side.
Yeah.
He's more or less got the idea, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's like I tell him is like, yeah, that's basically the gist of how television works. Now, if you try to tell me how exactly the technological aspects of a TV, your brain would probably explode from the overstimulation of information.
I have something completely different in my mind. But
It sounds more like to us like you got something really. It sounds more like you got something more like you sort of. It sounds to us more like you're on the money, but it's a very crude explanation to us.
Yeah.
anyway, I don't understand what you are looking for, but okay, I will try to help you the best I can.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I guess. All right. So Trish, I assume has a plan.
Trish has a plan, but she needs to get in her proper attire because I planned this shit out, but it took so long that I lost the paper that I was actually going to read or give to you, Brett, that said, like, this is more or less what she wears when she's got to go into true stealth mode to do what she likes to do.
Naked?
No.
I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
I was thinking she was going to put on a ski mask or something.
A little bit. So her beanie normally is like she shows a lot of skin as far as like clothing goes because she wears basically a wife beater instead of another kind of shirt most of the time. But when she has to go into stealth mode, she wears she wears a long sleeve shirt that isn't black because it's not it's think a ninja but actual ninja, so not wearing black but wears like dark blues, and she's got sunglasses on, and she's got her hair in a bun, and then that bun of hair is in a different colored hoodie that matches more with her outfit and things, and she's just scanning everything of like what either looks like a house that can easily get broken into so I can get what I want, or looks like would have the best of the stuff I want.
God, I still wish Coles, even though he's a Red Talon, could. Hell, I wish I still built that stealth suit for Coles because he totally could go Metal Gear Solid style into that house. Well, again, I can still understand. Again, Red Talons can't accept Weaver stuff. I can still, Mission Impossible music go on. Oh God, if Brett puts, well, no, actually, copyright strike.
Yeah. I don't think I can play it without getting hit with a copyright unless. About the only way I could get around that is seconds of it. Yeah. Are we so like this? So
I'm rolling now for observation.
Okay then. Should probably open up that Should probably open up the RPG roller.
I already have it open and stuff, but yes, you should.
It's for me though.
Okay, so definitely perception. Would this be alertness or investigation?
Let me see. If you're trying to observe everything, perception plus alertness, yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I got 2 out of 5 successes at Div 6.
Okay, so you're.
If you need me to tell you what I was kind of looking for, it was a house that either looks extremely like better than the rest, that would definitely have what I want as far as what I want to take for the Grand Moot, or a house that looks like it's probably more or less easier to break into.
Okay, well you only got like 2 successes out of 5, so you're at least able to find a house that looks like it'll have what you want. But as far as being able to notice if there's any security there,
while I am in Lupus, I can check 2 things.
go ahead?
A, if people are around and this place Trish has interest in, is guarded. And second, if there are, I'm going to use wait a minute, a gift. Pray Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty 9. It's an urban territory, but I can spend willpower.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like 2 out of 5 successes, you're at least able to find your target. But as to whether or not you can,
Pray Mind will help me to find ways to go in and out easier in this place if there are places where prey kind things might be able to, like a dog back door or something like that.
I see what you mean. So like this will make up for Trish not being able. Trish probably missing like any security or anything.
Yeah, I nudge Lexington that house. Check for cameras.
Okay. Do you want something?
Ooh, that actually is a good idea.
Yeah, so basically, Culls can look for a way in.
That just gave me an idea. Like Culls uses Culls can use Prey Mind to find like the best entrance / exit,
or alternate entrances.
Not just that, but Lexington can also use Control Civil Machine to turn off any security.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, but we'll
but he used it
only on what?
I don't know if a camera is a simple machine.
It's technically a machine, isn't it? A camera's technically a machine, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, I turned on security cameras before with Control Civil Machine.
Also true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also true. Okay, so yeah, we'll let Raz run his.
It's the storyteller how simple is a simple machine. I don't know.
I think
what you consider simple or.
If it's a closed circuit camera, I think it definitely counts as like a simple machine. It's not that complicated.
Yeah, if it was like a computer or again something with complicated machinery, of course I'm pretty sure there's some that control complicated machines.
Yes, but even a computer may close with a simple switch.
So there's really no problems then.
Okay, that's up
to cameras.
Yes, that's up to Brett. I'm just asking to know.
Yeah, I would say Control Civil Machines could work on a closed circuit camera at least.
Okay.
But yeah, Oz, you make your roll first, and then we'll have Clay do his.
Okay. Prey Mind, Witch plus Primal Urge, 3 and 4. 7 dice. I spent a willpower point. So because we are in a city and it's very difficult, difficulty is 9. Why? Spend a willpower, 3 and 4, 7. And pray that I bring successes.
I know, right?
2 successes.
2 successes.
2 successes, yes. I forgot to put on my werewolf mode. Okay, wait. 2 successes. Okay, so I have...
Actually, wait, with the werewolf mod, since you're in Lupus, that's at least 3 successes because of the 1.
Yeah, he's got... yeah, if you're... don't you have to use percep... Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's difficulty 9 because you're in an urban environment.
Yeah, I'm in an urban ground, yes.
Okay, so you've at least... Okay, you found... You've at least got... You've got a rough idea of some entrances. Clay, you better come through with us. Make sure, or we don't at least trip anything.
Yeah.
Or at least make sure that they can't catch us.
All right, control civil machine. What's the difficulty?
I believe it's 7.
Let me pull it up. Shit, crap, I forgot to pull up my... Wait a minute! That's right, I have my PDF! I backed that up. That was the one the PDF for the book. That was the one I backed up on my Google Drive. Thank you that I at least thought that far ahead.
What do I use for control simple machine again?
Pulling it up right now. Give me a moment. I've got here we are. If I remember correctly, that's a tribe gift, and that's a glasswalker. I gotta move faster. Glasswalker. I gotta zoom out. It's way too.
Manipulation plus crafts at diff 7.
It is manipulation plus crafts, difficulty 7. Dylan's got it.
Oh, manipulation crafts, okay.
Difficulty 7.
Right,
I got your sheet if you can't remember what you got. I got your sheet if you don't remember the exact numbers, right?
I know. It's 7, so 7 on 7. So,
all right.
4 successes.
4 successes out of 7, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you got all right. Actually, yeah. You're able to tell the cameras to just play on a loop. So
okay. Do you want me to roll something in order to find a better way? But it might need a roll.
You might be able, if you want to give it a shot, go ahead.
Okay, what do I have to roll? Streetwise, maybe?
Let's see what we have.
I can assist with that if you would like.
Perception plus traits to find larceny, maybe.
It'd be perception would definitely play into this. Let's see if you got anything in larceny. Oh, you do have a dot in larceny. We can make that roll.
Yes.
Perception plus larceny, and we'll roll that at a 6.
Fox doesn't give a larceny, does it?
Fox does not give larceny.
Stealth, streetwise, and subterfuge. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I am using. How do you call it? Larceny. Yes.
Nice.
I forgot the word.
Larceny.
It's so human that I forgot how you call it. Anyway. Okay. Where are you? Here. So I have a perception 3, larceny 1, and 2 successes from my gift.
Hey, don't you have like a +2 in perception from being in lupus?
It minus
No, it's
difficulty.
minus difficulty. So
Oh.
it's perception 3, Larceny 1, 4 plus 2 from my gift because I'm trying to find the ways of. Okay.
And I got 4 out of 5 successes
Difficulty?
to assist.
Difficulty 6.
6. Minus 2 for being lupus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and
it's
I got 4 successes to assist him pretty much with the willpower use.
4.
I forgot to put my werewolf mode again. 4 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. Okay, you tell us what we find and how easily we can larcenize it.
Well, Steve. And then, okay, larcenize even a word? I'll have to look that up later.
I wanted to
played
do one
with
now.
words many times.
Well, you Greeks invented the language.
Maybe.
All right,
We-
so
Yeah,
what's
that-
going on now?
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you guys are trying to find a TV, and it looks like the lights are out. So there's a car in the driveway, so people are home, but the lights are out, so they're probably asleep.
So we can easily go inside without making a noise.
And Lexington has the cameras playing on a loop, so you guys can walk right past without worrying about getting caught.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like at least my glasswalker said it's like, I feel kind of bad stealing from the rich, but at the same time it's like, they can afford another TV. So
The only thing we need to do now is for Trish, if because she has a better streetwise, I think. Or do you have larceny, Trish?
I have larceny of 2 and streetwise of 4.
Okay, you only need to open a window without making a noise. Brett will tell you the system for this, so we must complete our plan. And
wait
then
a-
we do stealth rolls and maybe perception plus alertness or whatever.
wait, hold on, wait a second. It's like, wait, does the windows and the doors, they got bolts, right, or locking mechanisms? I could just do control civil machine and unlock them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do
That
that.
is true, and then it
Yeah.
becomes quieter.
Yeah, again, I was gonna say, like, again, that works too. It's not just machinery, just simple bolts and mechanisms. All right, so I'll try that.
Well, yeah, like a lock is about as simple machine as you can get.
Yeah, okay, so what's the difficulty?
7.
And I'm going to assume that this would lower my difficulty to sneak in.
Yeah, it would. Okay, so roll control simple machines
Oh.
to
I got
means to
I got a 1.
get the locks to unlock.
Yeah, I got a 1.
A 1.
But you got an 8, so you have 1 success.
Okay, so yeah, he's at least got the locks on this one window, on the closest window to unlock. So Trish, you can open the window.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Well-
Well, technically, I wasn't gonna open all the windows and locks because then that'd be a little bit suspicious.
And you just need this one window to open.
Okay.
I am just using Blur of a Milky Eye, and I follow Trish.
Yeah,
am
you
I
gotta
opening?
feel like
Is it going to be a roll to open up the window without making a sound?
I don't think we need to roll to open the window because Lexington just told the locks to unlock, so you can just boop and boom.
Okay, I was going to say, because I have 8 dice, and that would have been fun to throw.
You have what? You have what?
8 dice to that.
that
I'm just glad I made it easier on you.
No, yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Opens
so
the
time to
window.
sneak in.
Opens the window. And
Bum 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 bum.
pretty much. And then
I'm thinking Minnie the Moocher.
perception alertness. What valuables does it see?
Okay, so you see. You see a bunch of. Let's see what if we're assuming that you're going for the TV. If you're looking for a TV,
Sorry, I take the 2 stealth gives us Fox.
yeah. All right then.
Okay, I will roll again because I forgot to roll the 2 forums Fox.
Okay, go ahead. But yeah, I'm thinking you're seeing a bunch of like what looks like expensive artwork. You're seeing.
Well, I was gonna do
5 successes on Blair.
All right. So you're practically invisible.
Yes, and I follow trees. I give stealth to Lexington if he needs it. He will come with us.
Just in case. I mean, 2 stealth isn't bad, so you know.
Okay. Yes,
so,
I give stealth to Lex.
All right.
All right.
I'll give him a third.
All right. So what you get? So you guys. So what you get? You guys are inside the house. You see like really nice furniture, really nice area rug, ties the room together.
Okay.
And then you see what? Okay, I'm going to but my mistake. Man saved.
Don't be on the carpet.
Big Lebowski.
Dave Lebowski.
Brett,
is there anything in there that may tempt me to bite it? It smells like something I would like to bite.
Well, I think we can assume that the furniture is made of some really nice leather.
Nice.
I will damage the rich.
Wait, are you gonna claw the leather?
No, just
I will roll a willpower to resist.
Yeah, don't claw the leather. It's good leather. Okay. All right. Serious mode, people. And then we struck up home.
Okay, so based on the stuff I've seen, I'm like, I can take
a really expensive TV, but let's just say this thing probably cost like. Let's say this thing costed at least 10 grand at minimum.
Oh, this flat screen TV?
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty. We're rolling your willpower, right?
Yes.
So your willpower is at 6.
Yes. And what difficulty we have?
I think your willpower sets your difficulty, so it's
okay. 6 difficulty.
Yeah. Roll against your willpower.
2 successes. I resist.
But you really want to chew on what looks like really nice leather.
Don't chew on the leather. It's good leather.
I don't want to make to rip apart something that will make.
I know it's more like you can resist, but man, you really want to.
Maybe I will do it while we are leaving.
Okay. I have been rolling up the rug, and I toss it out the open window. I grab what looks like the most expensive paintings.
Whoa!
You will need a roll for that. You will need a Larceny roll for that.
I guess in the sense that they look like they were done by local artists. Like they're not like those. They're not like the super expensive paintings that you're gonna buy from like they were bought at a local art gallery from like local artists. So like they're pricey, but they're not that pricey.
Do I see dead animals there?
I don't. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin for that.
You know what? I decided to roll like perception and larceny to see if that makes sense.
Maybe the guy who owns this house. Maybe he's like a big game hunter on the weekend.
Man, no. If he is, I will truly tempt to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I understand.
Heads. Okay. Heads. You do. Heads. He's okay. Tails. He's not.
God,
and
that is terrible.
Here we go. Here we go.
We rolled that NBC up.
I'm closing my eyes.
You got heads.
Right, so what's gonna happen now?
Yeah, we got heads.
Oh no, you have left the fate of an NPC just to coin flip, and he is dead now, pretty much.
No, I mean like heads. He's okay. Tails. He's not.
Ah, okay.
okay. Oh,
Because if
Okay.
it rolled tails, then yeah, I would have made this guy like a game hunt, like a weekend game hunter.
all right. So just assume he's a normal, run-of-the-mill, middle,
You see
upper
like
middle
a
class
bear
dude.
rug on the floor, you sniff it, you realize it's fake. You know?
Yeah, she's.
No,
yeah, Trish is like, this rug is now ours. This is mine.
Okay, so you grab paintings. They look like they're done by local artists, but they were commissioned for quite a fair price. Like,
Fair enough.
and you also find a TV that looks like it was, at minimum, it costed 10 grand.
Oh, so like so the ultimate widescreen plasma screen TV.
I was doing like a quick Google search for expensive TVs, and the most expensive one I came across was like 40 grand.
Huh.
I'm going to do like an arm length like measurement. Is it big enough to fit through the window?
You're probably gonna have to go through the door.
I look at. Okay,
And
I
it's
look.
going to be a 2-man, and even with your even being in Glabro, it's going to be a 2-man job. Not
Alright.
because it's heavy, but because it's bulky. Like you have,
Or
not
the
I mean,
door.
not because it's heavy, but because it's going to take 2 men to really move it.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 men. What you got? Okay. Anyways. Yeah. It's
Oh,
like.
sad.
I'm sorry. It's a joke. But anyways.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Lexington will help out. Be like, I'm pretty sure he can do it.
I am going to.
It's not heavy. It's just big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I am going to mess with the door first.
Well, you're from the inside, so you should be able to unlock it with no
Yeah.
problem.
Lock it and move it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I unlock the door. I'm gonna roll stealth, I guess, so that I don't make the door creak.
Okay.
If you
Go.
unlock, might need security or larceny or something.
Well, stealth makes sense for not making noise when I'm opening the door.
If you want to unlock it, we will need the larceny. If you will,
Yeah, basically, I unlock it because I'm on the inside, so I could do that. And then
okay.
Would this be like a dexterity plus stealth?
Success.
Yes.
I got a success. Oh shit!
One success. So
Out of 8.
So you just
Oh shit! Monster.
barely make a sound. Like you were this close to making a sound.
Oh shit! The cost. You're not gonna get me, pigs.
I would not go back in the big house.
All right, so
Okay.
so Trish, Lexington, you guys ready to make off with the goods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys should probably make this a. This is gonna be a. Would this be a strength plus athletics roll?
This would be a joint strength plus athletics, which means one of us would roll it, but we would add to the dice pool together. So my strength athletics altogether is 4.
Let me
What do
pull
you
up
got, Lex?
Lexington, see what he has.
Actually, no, I'm like pretty much always in Glabro, so my strength is 4. So my strength athletics is 6.
Good. You have dots in athletics, Clay. You have dots in athletics. You have 2 in strength, 2 in athletics, so you can contribute.
Yeah, so the dice pool in total is 10. I can roll it if you want.
All right, roll. Make the roll, please.
It's 6.
Yes, difficulty 6.
7 successes out of 10.
You guys are able to move it with no problem.
Yeah. It's like mostly Trish is doing the work. I'm just kind of like here with wobbly legs.
You're just kind of supporting it.
I like hold the bag as I put it almost over my shoulder.
She's like, hey, I can't move this on my own. It's too big. Okay.
Okay.
What do you can? So you can. She's like, so she's kind of like patronizingly saying to him, like, yeah, you're contributing. I mean, like, there's just like even in Glabro, I couldn't move this on my own. It's too big.
Yeah. Not even being patronized, just being honest. Like,
Stupid phone.
I said a joke like maybe you're too big, and then the phone rang.
I look at Culls the Herd, and then I gesture to the rug and paintings and stuff like with my head, and I say, "It's hard to carry those if you have a mouth and our hands are full. I don't want to sound rude, but could you please get some thumbs and help us?" So
Throw some thumbs.
yeah, throw us some thumbs. Being in Hamid Glabro or Kranos, or probably not Kranos because I don't know his day, but still.
No, I don't take these forms.
Krynos is like Krynos is going
Krynos
to be,
might be more like to hack them, and not. But
it's hard to isn't it like much harder to control raging Krynos?
yes, it's harder.
It is. I'm just saying, like,
I would like to know what moon we have.
Let me check. Let's see what the current moon phase is right now.
Last time we were playing, it was a waning gibbous moon.
And we are wanting to
That
have
was like a week ago. It probably hasn't changed that much since. So we're probably still like.
Let's say that is the second day of waning gibbous moon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, second day of waning gibbous. About the paintings,
I mean,
can I shift to Hispo and take them off the wall?
well, the paintings and the rug are on like the lawn. I threw those out the window pretty much.
Oh, you guys are gonna. I think you guys are gonna have to like just.
It sounds like we'll just have to put this in the car and then I'll grab the rug.
Lexington are gonna have to do all that while like Cull stands guard or something.
Yeah, I just go.
The only thing I can do is to change Hispo and grab it with my mouth while I am trying to stand on my hind paws.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that's going. Is Blur of Milky Eye still gonna function in Hispo? Because if not, then we're gonna.
Yes, it functions in all forms.
Okay, then. So I guess
just a rug moving on its own.
Well, it's not exactly moving on its own. There's just gonna be this. There's gonna be this really big blurry shape that seems to be moving it. So people will probably assume it's a ghost if they see anything.
I look at the blurry shape that is Culls the Herd.
Actually,
unless Blur of the Milky Eye actually makes you turn invisible.
No, I think the way Blur of Milky Eye doesn't affect Garu, does it?
Everyone.
Okay, so they see a blurry shape then.
We are in dark place, so they might be able to see me or they might not. It depends on how.
Depending on how much light there is, they'll see it. If there's enough light, they'll see it most like a blur.
They have to know where to look. So far, I am not making a sound because I'm still on stealth mode.
Yeah,
I'll
basically whisper like. Then I'll basically whisper loud.
Mostly growling. They hear me where I am, but depending on how I move, I may growl here and be there because I'm constantly on the move.
I see.
I will basically whisper a little louder than I would want to, but that is because I'm not really sure what Culls the Herd is.
I think the best thing to do is to guard.
Yeah, I was basically going to say, like, be a guard dog, Culls.
So when we are ready to go out with all spoils, I can go out and I can bark at you.
You guys can probably like sell the paintings, but I mean, like, I'd keep the rug.
I was either going to keep the rug because it sounded like just a nice rug, and then we could have it in the RV and then have soft stuff on our feet.
It really ties the room together.
It really does. Well, I was either going to do that or I was going to sell it.
I'd be like, all right, let's put this stuff in. Let's go.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski. It's our Big Lebowski.
Okay, I'm just going out first to see if everything is okay. If there is a chance that something goes bad, you tell
All
me.
right. So yeah. So are you guys like making off with all the stuff you stole? Well then.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So then, as you guys are carrying off. So then, as you guys are as Trish and Lexington are carrying off the rug, you start hearing a high-pitched barking.
No.
Where does
I dropped my
okay, wait a minute. Where does this bark sound from?
It's coming from the backyard in the house.
I jump to
dog.
silence the sound. I'm jumping there to silence the sound.
Please don't
No.
kill it.
No,
And it's-
Carlos,
It's that Rottweiler puppy.
No, please don't kill it. I want it.
I will use one willpower to calm down
No,
Cole.
Well, I don't think Coles was gonna kill it. I think he was just gonna.
He said silence, and silence takes on many forms.
He said silence it. So, I mean, like in this instance, would he just be wanting to scare it into silence?
Silence means silence, and I will not tell what I'm going to do.
I told you guys. Okay, so I'm going to use one willpower to make him not kill the puppy.
Where am I?
You're
I
right.
think
You're right by the doghouse. You're right by the doghouse.
No. Where am I is going for Lex in order to. We can roll initiative, but he will have to shout to.
Okay, so roll initiative, which would be dexterity plus wits plus 1.
No. It's a
like
D10.
dexterity plus dexterity and wits plus whatever you a single die roll. I will make that.
Okay.
Okay, here's calls the herd. He has
Wait a minute.
four
I rolled if you want me.
yeah.
6 plus 6, 12 plus 3, 15.
I got a 10. I didn't see it like activate stuff, so I rolled it against stuff. But I got a 10, and then that is dexterity, which is 4, and wits, which is 3, so 17.
Okay, so it sounds like Trish's initiative beat out then.
Oh, I guess I didn't need to spend willpower after all then.
Okay, so Trish's initiative wins out. She gets the say on what happens to the dog.
You lost another initiative.
Yes, but I still have greater speed.
Okay, well,
That is true. You do have 5 in dex.
He does.
okay. So I'm gonna.
Trish has 5 in dex, maybe, but I have.
No, I said
6.
you have 5. I have 4.
I got a free in stamina, so I'll just be like.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
like Trish won the initiative roll, right? That's
Yes. So basically, talking is a free action. I'm basically going to, like when I was going to be telling Tills to guard, just whispering a little bit louder than I want, but I need him to be able to hear me and stuff. I will deal with the animal. Please don't make a scene. And that's
Okay.
like a free action thing. And then I will, I don't know, technically I could pierce through like and see your blurry vision and stuff.
No, you can't.
I think it's diff 11 is the thing, which would basically spend willpower.
I think that you have to know where to look in order to do that, and you still have to roll a perception plus. Alertness. Yes, no, perception plus alertness. And if I'm making a stealth action, you will still have to beat my stealth successes. So I can hear you talking to me, so I will trust you.
Okay, so you trust me.
But I hear the animal to still bark, and I will roll a willpower check, maybe.
Yeah, I'm like, you may quiet it peacefully, but I will deal with the dog further. Basically, it's like
Just don't kill.
Don't make a scene.
Repeat again what did you tell me?
What?
Like, basically, shut the dog up in a non-violent way because we don't want to leave a trace.
Like, just scare it.
Scare it.
Okay, I
Make it submit, basically.
Scare it so bad it'll piss its
Okay,
pants.
I do make it submit, so I grab it from the neck so it may not bark.
I mean, that works. Again, I said don't kill, so as long as you're not chomping down.
No, I'm not
don't
so.
break-
I'm just.
don't break the skin.
I am just having it grabbed from the neck, so in order not be able to talk to bark.
And just, I'm just curious, like, just how do red towns in general, how do they view dogs? Like, do they seem as like a lesser form of a wolf?
Like an inferior species.
Like non-wolves.
They're like wolves that have forgotten that they're wolves or something.
They are too close to the ways of the two legs, so we don't consider them kin.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dogs are.
Okay, I have
quieted the animal.
So yeah,
I don't have an animal ken. I cannot deal with it further.
Well, you've got intimidation, don't you?
Well, I have, yes.
You could roll charisma plus intimidation.
Maybe a strength plus intimidation.
Oh my! I mean, you do have the ability to at any second
4
remove its
plus
head.
3, 7 dice.
Oh my!
Yep. So yeah, just to scare the puppy.
It's like one of these days I'm going to do it. I'm going to teach Coles how to become Hamid.
Not gonna work.
I mean, it's not that he can't do it; it's that he's like,
He doesn't
Nah.
want to.
he's like, nah, my eyes hurt in that form. Why would I do that?
4 plus 3, 7 dice difficulty.
Sure, you'll look more like a freak, but hey, at least
You
you can
have
walk
like diff 3, dude. Think about
Brett,
just
Brett,
context.
Difficulty.
What's a little puppy? It can't be that. It's a puppy. You're a wolf. It's not gonna be that hard to scare it.
Okay.
Probably like a 3.
Yeah, context.
Okay, let's roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof. 4
4
successes.
out of 7. Jesus.
Yeah, that thing is. He's scared. Okay, so yeah, you just growl. You just make this low growl at him, and he just cowers back into his house.
Okay.
His little dog
Yeah.
into his little dog
You
house.
have it by the neck, so you growl, and its whole body shakes. So it's like, okay.
He just cowers back. He just cowers back into his little dog house.
The
All right,
puppy will
That's
poop.
fine, so let's go.
He just
Okay.
So yeah.
We get the TV into the car, and then I brush off my knees or something, if I have dirt on me, and then I hop the fence and investigate the pup.
Okay.
I feel like the Trish feel like, are you seriously gonna take that?
Puppy.
I know it's a puppy, but come on, we're taking
eyes literally go red. It's a puppy.
I know that, but come on, that's a
The
living
puppy
thing.
actually makes shit in the car.
That's a living thing that you gotta take care of.
Brett,
I'm
Brett,
sorry.
the puppy shits in the car, actually. If she took it in the car.
What I was gonna say
Do
is like
Rottweilers even shed?
that puppy.
All dogs shed unless they're hairless breeds.
I feel like I tell the Trish, I feel like
Yeah, but from what I see, like most of them are. There are some breeds that are more prone to shedding than others.
True, but they still basically all of them shed unless they're hairless.
Trish is holding the puppy will poop here.
Oh, he wasn't saying shed.
Oh,
I said
Oh,
So I was gonna say to Trish, be like, look, if you're gonna keep this puppy, you have to realize you have to feed it, you have to clean it, you have to pick up its shit. I mean, we got Coles already for that, so why don't?
I'm like, I'm already back with like I'm already back with it like in my hoodie and stuff. I'm just like,
Woman, we gotta get.
look at his face. Look at his face.
You already took it. How could you?
Look at his face. She says as she like gets into the driver's seat and turns on the car.
I'm gonna put something in the chat, and you guys can click on this because this is basically how Trish is with this puppy. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay.
There you
Can
are.
anyone open the windows because it's stinky in here?
Oh no, it's
And it is me.
I basically what I did was what I'm doing basically is keeping it in my lap and in my coat and stuff so that it's like more or less cocoon, which means it doesn't see the thingy that scared it.
Hold on,
Look, it doesn't work like that.
I know it doesn't all work like that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
First, one reason is me, and the other reason that it has just been taken by a place it felt safe to a place that it's not safe. It does not consider it is safe. It doesn't matter if you had do you have a gift about that?
I have to actually check real quick just to make sure. I have 3 animal can.
You can roll animal can, but it will still set. But you can roll animal can to
Calm it down.
Pretty much.
calm down, but you still have poops on your lap.
So along with the animal can, what am I rolling? Like manipulation?
Charisma, maybe?
Charisma, yes. Or
Okay.
appearance.
Charisma plus animal can?
If you say to your boobs motherly, it might help.
Did you say if I press it to my boobs motherly?
Motherly.
Just don't want it stuck on your teeth.
No, I got motherly, but what was the thing before that? Because I think you said if I press it to my boobs.
I think he means like nuzzle it or something. Because I don't know, nut. Hold on to it like you're holding a little baby or something. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's back to what we're doing now. I guess we're driving now.
Yep. I'm spending willpower because I want to make this dog.
That'd be funny. It's like if you put the puppy in the front seat.
How many successes I rolled? 4. With 4 successes, you may calm it down.
Yeah, I got 5 successes, one of which was willpower.
All right, so I guess we're on the road.
Yep.
I'm just sitting there occasionally scratching the head.
Yeah.
Of a
All right,
doggo.
so you guys drive right back. You guys drive back to the sept. You have the TV, you have the paintings, you have the rug.
All right, we got the stuff.
I got the puppy.
Okay, so yeah.
Which you have to take care of, by the way.
I have wanted this dog. I've been trying to figure out a way to shoehorn in me getting this dog for like 3 or 4 sessions.
All right, so it's like, here's the rules. As lawbringer to this set, I put in 2 rules. Trish, you got to take care of that. And Coles, for the love of God, please do not eat it.
It doesn't have a good taste anyway.
All right, whatever makes you happy.
I checked it.
I'm sorry.
I had it in my mouth. I know for sure.
Whatever makes you happy.
Does the puppy has a collar?
I don't know. Does it?
Actually, that's a good point.
Because if it doesn't have a collar, then it probably doesn't really have a name.
As a collar, I am trying to take it off with my fangs.
I think it might have had a collar. Yeah, might have had a collar. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, like you can just rip off the collar because like Coles is gonna Coles would hate collars. Probably hate it. It's just
I'm going to unbutton it with my
or
because I've done it before. I try. It's a dexterity plus larceny.
Yeah.
6 plus 1. This is a funny roll, okay? Unzip.
All right. What's the okay? So what'd you roll?
Dexterity plus larceny. 6
Oh,
plus 1. 7.
By the way, I have taken back the 1 stealth.
Difficulty?
So you're ripping a collar off a puppy. This is.
I'm not trying to rip it off. I'm trying to unbind it without damaging.
Like I wish it was
Well,
like
that's probably gonna take a little. That's gonna take a lot of dexterity to pull off. So, well, not dexterity, precision. So,
Yes, I am precise.
we'll make it like a. We'll make it a 7. Difficulty is 7.
Okay, difficulty is 7. I have precise as specialty.
Uh-huh.
No success. Difficulty? 7.
Wait,
Yes.
you have a -2 from being in lupus, so it's a 5. That's for perception.
No.
Yeah, that's right. I'm stupid. That's for perception rolls. I was dumb. I was dumb there.
You
Okay, so
tighten
yeah.
it out of spite that I brought home a puppy, and I flick your nose, and then I unbutton it because I have fingers.
I was gonna say, doesn't this like collar leash have like it's more of a button thing than an actual like just ripping it off with a claw?
He failed.
7.
He couldn't get it. He couldn't get it off. So yeah.
I'm trying one more time.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be an 8.
Yes. 3 successes. Yay!
All right, so I'm gonna after he unzips the collar, I'm gonna try to do a prank and try to put the collar on Cole's. Like, come on here.
You're gonna try and put a puppy-sized collar onto a full-grown ass wolf currently in his
welcome
form.
to Jackass. We're gonna do this shit. Trying to fit this onto his.
Well, at this point, he's gonna. At this point, he's just gonna kind of snap. Like, you know,
Okay,
well, not snap, like,
so
not snap and go berserk. Just snap as in don't even think about it. Like, you just like.
I was trying to do it without damaging the collar, actually.
No,
So
well,
with
yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. It's just like what Clay was thinking about was trying to, like, as a joke, get the collar around Pulse, which is impossible because that thing was made for a puppy and you're a full-grown wolf. But even if he tried, I'm just imagining that Coles would just snap at him, just saying, like, as if to say, don't even think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I give it to Trish, the collar.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her, it suits you. Nice.
Now, there's some. How's that for misogynistic?
I think that it is a jewel or something to decorate.
Oh, okay.
You give a dog collar.
Considering that Culls is a lupus, fuck it.
Yes.
I wear the collar as a bracelet.
Oh, okay. That would fit her wrist. Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah,
All right.
now I have a collar bracelet.
I am patting a friendly Trish.
All right.
Because I'm happy, and I shake my tail because I am happy she accepted my gift.
Oh, what's next?
Like, thank you for not eating Ted's head, Culls.
Fred.
Ted. Like Teddy Roosevelt and stuff.
So he's named Ted.
Ted.
Oh.
Ted the Rottweiler puppy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just click on that thing I linked in the chat, guys, and you'll basically see how Trish is acting. Except in that you have to replace a cat with a puppy.
I mean, pretty easy.
Yeah. All right.
I did it. I got all my things. I have the gift for the Grand Moot and stuff. Thank you for joining me on my little sidetrack and stuff. Now we can actually do things.
Have we taken what we needed for the right of contrition?
Yeah, we got that. That was what the TV was for.
Okay.
Oh wait, so what's trying to make like didn't like Lexington say he was gonna try to make a gift for, well, not the bone well actually he did say it was something for the bone gnars. Wait, are the glasswalkers getting anything?
That's
Not
what
from
the
you
TV
because
is
you're a
for.
glasswalker. That's the whole point.
Glasswalkers. I think like in your case, you could probably just find something at a. You could just probably
Yes.
find something in like a garb in like the. You could probably like anything as long as it's junk.
Yeah, actually, it's like, oh man, actually, it's like, do I already have the thing or no? I got it. We should get it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like you could probably find. I'm just saying, you could probably look for some. You could probably find something pretty easily as long. Like bonars, they're not pick. They don't. About the only thing you really couldn't give them is something that's actually nice because they wouldn't take it.
Actually, here's what I'll do. If it's like maybe like off
You can ask
playing
advice from the
whatever,
bonar.
it's like, yeah, it's like actually if I asked Trish, it's like is there any good junk I can find, and then later when I get it, I can craft into some kind of mechanical heart for the glasswalkers to show they do have a heart.
Well, Father Hendricks has a like broken beer bottle collection, so you could do that for him. But I don't know, you could do a little bit of a pranking thing and give Flea like, tick medicine.
That would be pretty funny.
Really, just kind of anything that is broken works. Like you could, if you wanted to use the TV I just got that is supposed to be for the glasswalkers and you smashed the screen, there you go.
Yeah. Actually, it's like, again, like I'm going to roll. It's like this is for later, but I'm gonna roll for to try to like I'll put in crafts, and it's like I'm going to try and build a mechanical pumping heart for the glasswalkers. So what else?
I think it sounds like he's trying to make a sculpture or something.
Why don't you make a
Again, not a sculpture. I'm actually making a pumping mechanical heart made out of scrap metal, basically junk.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They'd take that, wouldn't they?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely. Glasswalker's sure thing.
The glasswalkers totally. But I would say like,
yes, but if you make it work as well.
I was talking about the bonars. Like the bonars,
bonars would take that too, because you used a very important word. You used junk and scrap metal. So you are taking old broken shit and making something new and unique with it and saying, here is a gift, I handmade this. That is something absurdly awesome in a bonar's eyes because you repurposed something. You've made it yourself.
Yeah, like actually, I don't care. I'll make two gifts, one for the bonars and one for the glasswalkers. I'll make the hearts for the bonars, like the glasswalkers, definitely something with glass. You want to be cool? If it's like for glasswalkers is like, I take glass and then I build it, and then like it's almost a hologram transformative material, so it turns into like, how the glasswalkers had.
What about a Johnny Walker made of glass?
What?
A Johnny Walker made of glass.
Well, yeah, because like again, the glasswalkers, like I wanted to put in, glass, so I'm pretty sure I can craft it. I got 4 in craft. Well, though my specialties in ammo.
Yeah, that's your specialization, but that doesn't mean that you can't make macaroni art.
Or make something really special.
Yeah.
All right, so just focus on making the hard first. Like, what else should I put in with crafts?
Probably intelligence. So that,
Okay, so that's
well, no, it would probably be a couple roles, like in like a perception and investigation, or perception and alertness to.
oh, okay. Brett just left.
Yeah, Brett's internet cut out on him, which sucks, but he'll be back.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
But yeah, basically your role would probably be.
Ah, there we go. I got it back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord, but yeah, my internet cut out on me. Don't. Luckily, luckily because I use it because I have Xfinity, I have access to their net. I have access both to my home network and their network.
Yay!
So I can switch. So if one goes out, I can switch between them.
Nice.
All right.
Okay,
So, wait. So for the hearts, I should just put in crafts intelligence, and if I get it right, I get it right. Or
Pretty
should I
much.
just like? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's an 8 for the pool dice pool. Okay. What's the difficulty?
We'll make it a 6.
Okay.
I mean, this is something that's kind of within Lexington's wheelhouse since he's an engineering student. So, and like they build things.
Yeah. Free successes.
So you got a rough idea of like of what to make. And I mean it's a little bit crude, but you know what? That kind of adds to it. That kind of adds to the charm. It looks like you did your best to make something a bonar would make.
Yeah. All right. So now to build, trying to build the Glasswalker gift. I just need to figure out.
Well, you're the Glasswalker. You're just building a gift for the bonars. The bonars have to present the Glasswalkers with their gift.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I can't wait to find out that the TV I stole was Kane's.
He brings his successes, which means that, except of course, if Brett wants to have specific successes target. For instance, it might need 5 successes, or it might need 10 successes to create that heart, depending on how beautiful you.
Again, we've had this discussion before. Like it's Brett decides whether I succeeded or not, or how successful it was.
He had 3 successes out of like what was the pool again?
It was it was 8.
Yeah, so like he had a rough idea of what he was doing. It looks kind of crude. I mean, it doesn't look about as nice as it could. Like it doesn't look like let me put it this way, it doesn't look like an art piece. It just looks like
still work on it.
It'll work. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It just looks kind of crude is all.
But at the same time, it's like that's what the bonars will. They won't. Well, it's they like crude, so it actually worked in my favor.
Yeah, basically, like let me put it this way: like how like orcs in 40K, like they don't like all their machinery looks like really crude and stuff.
Yes. It also takes time to create it.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah, so you're going to be doing that for like a couple hours.
So it might take an entire night, or it may make
might take a couple days. Might take a few days. Yeah.
Well, I think like honestly, like depending on how high your crafts is, it's like it depends on like to how fast you should be able to.
You got a 4 in crafts.
Yeah, I mean, I got a 4 in crafts, so I should be able to make this not too long,
Yeah, he might. It might take 8 hours if he makes it crude, but it might need eight more if he wants to perfect it.
Okay, so yeah, like as it is, it basically took him like all night to put that together, and it looks really crude and stuff. And he's like, let's just say like he presents it to Trish just to get some feedback on it.
Yeah, I feel
this can be part of my feedback and stuff, but I was about to say because I remembered it in another game that I'm in and stuff. We are able to repeatedly roll during making something for craft to improve it as we go along. So let's say to make it like perfect, right? That Lexington needed 6 successes. Well, he's already got 3, so with continued rolls, if he got to 5, 6, 8, then he's making a perfect mechanical heart. And if you want to use that, then we can, but if not, then meh.
All right, so like we'll just show what you made so far to Trish. Like it is a complete one, but it looks like a really crude sculpture.
It's like, all right, so what do you think of it?
It's real nice. It's obviously not perfect, but that's fine. The fact that you made this by hand puts so much more value into it as far as bone hours think.
Yeah, I show her my hands and they're like bandaged up, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, covered in grease.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
baby.
It's like, it's like it took a little bit. I wish I had some time to do a little bit of updates, but considering the mood is so close, maybe they'll understand.
This is fine. This is better than some other people would even attempt, to be honest.
Yeah.
And again, you did this by hand, and and you've got you've got band-aids on your fingers to prove it.
Yeah.
Bandages and grease.
Yeah, at least it's still. It's like the one thing I would say. It's like at least it still pumps, and it goes pum 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 pum.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah. If I tried to explain, honestly, if I tried to explain you how I got this thing to keep pumping continuously, again, it'd be kind of crazy.
I'm like, hey, you're a glasswalker, dude. I don't question shit nearly as much as I probably should.
Question. While Lex is making.
Maybe I should show Coles that. Be like, hey, I got it pumping hard. No, make it like a prank and be like, my heart.
With my paw in order to see if it moves.
It's like, my heart. And then I take out the heart. It's like, help me.
I try to bite it in order to see what taste it has and what.
That's my heart. You know I made this. One night equals 100 years in my lifetime.
Do I?
Really, Hawkstar? You shipped me and Trish? Wow. Okay.
Whoa! Hold up! I missed this, and I missed. I gotta see this in the chat because I think I missed something.
Question.
Yes.
Before anything else goes forward, while Lex is working on his project, can we do something?
Go ahead.
For instance, we haven't eaten anything all day. Maybe hunt.
Sure, that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, I'm trying to find something. Where are we? We are at the Bognon Cairn.
Back at the SEP, yeah.
Okay, what can I find here? Maybe I roll perception plus primal urge to hunt down something.
Let's see. Yeah, put on perception plus primal urge, and we'll see if you can catch something to hunt.
Difficulty. It's an urban territory. I guess it's going to.
I thought we were back at the Sept.
At our Sept.
Yeah, I thought we were back at
basically went back to the Sept and
Okay,
and then
hunting for the pack and communing a bit with the spirits.
Yeah.
I have a hunter wolf and a night snake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find them and check, study what they are doing. Studying them. And apart from that, I am hunting. Do you want me to roll? Difficulty?
Since you're roll 6.
So it's difficulty 4.
Would you like a hunting partner?
You want to get? I think Trish is out to go. I think Trish is up to hunting with you.
7 successes. It says 6, but I have a specialty on the hunting. Sorry.
Okay. Trish. You up to going with him, Trish?
Yeah, I mean, speaking with how things went and stuff, there's a few hours in between when we get to the Sept, or back to the Sept, and then when Lexington shows Trish the metal heart. So I definitely would have time.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, I have 7 successes, which means that not only I have found prey, but I found good prey for all of the Sept, maybe.
It's Primal Urge and what?
Primal urge and perception, right?
Yes.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go with Lupus for this, or do you want to?
I will be in Lupus.
All right then.
Maybe we may give some of the food to the Bone Gnoer cairn
We good?
and establish a relationship.
Oh, actually,
I didn't do too well. Unfortunate.
This be like
What did you? Oh man, what'd you roll?
I got one
one
success.
Anyway,
Okay, so I guess you better be.
Basically, how I see that happen is just like I'm more following behind Culls of the Herd and not assisting as much as I could.
Well, there's all. So he's basically So basically, he's taking point, and you're falling behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like while they're doing that, is it time to do the big reveal?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's
for the big reveal, if we have time, I rest and eat and rest, so I may gain a willpower if because I have spent a willpower point.
I swear, like, if I get into an accident and that heart is my only thing, I will become Iron Man. I had to do the joke, guys. Like, you knew I was going to do that.
You have made the right start from the heart. Metal heart. Metal heart.
To the heart.
Metal heart.
I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking of that Accept song.
Yes.
People say I'm a metalhead. You're a metal heart.
Yeah. Metal Heart not as good, not as good as Balls to the Wall, but it's a good album. Also, Accept is probably like the. Accept, like, they're probably the best German metal band in the world.
And
All right, while they're doing their thing,
Yeah, Hopstar just said something that's funny. Iron Man, but he's a werewolf.
Actually, that exists. Let me find
Yes,
it.
it does, but I've never seen it, so like I
There
want to
is
see
a
it.
comic that I read called Iron Wolf about a werewolf fighting crime. It was like mainly it was weird because I'm like he didn't really use any technology. He was just a straight up werewolf with a pair of jeans he wore. I swear
I found what I was talking about. It's in the Discord.
I swear that was Iron Wolf.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, like I was gonna link that too.
Yep. Tony Stark is a glass locker. You have to admit that's fucking perfect.
Yeah. Basically, he's like basically if he leveled all his tech, I mean, if it was like between him and Batman would be more of a hands-on kind of approach, relied less on armor, but
Like Tony's okay, let's put it this way. Batman is Corporate Wolf, Iron Man is Cyber Dog.
yeah.
I would agree.
All right, so anyways, all right, so Lexington goes back into the trailer. RV, and then he looks around, makes sure the coast is clear, and then he takes out the thing Kane gave him.
Yep.
All right, let's see what this thing is. Then I open it, and then I shakingly start opening what's inside it. And then I guess Brett can take over the rest.
It's a bomb.
Oh, you ruined it.
So while you guys are out hunting, what Lexington finds in the envelope that Kane gave him is was a file on his mom, and it says her name is Maria Anselmo, and she's a Philodox from the Wise Guys.
Okay, so basically, if anyone doesn't know, basically the Wise Guys is of course, part of the Glasswalkers. They're basically, I think, the Mafia.
They are. They're the Glasswalkers that have connections to the Mafia.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, as Wise Guys go.
Yeah, it's basically the Sopranos or Goodfellas. Actually, the Sopranos is actually more apropos given that you're from Jersey.
Hey, forget about it.
Yeah. Fuck. You know what? Actually, yeah. Fuck it, man. The Sopranos, best show from Jersey ever. Way better than Jersey Shore.
Except that ending. Fuck that ending. Yeah. Funny enough, I live near where the restaurant in the final episode was.
Oh, see, you actually saw. Oh, man, you saw the show?
Oh yeah, I did. It was a long time ago, but yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, up until the ending.
Yeah, because I only kind of like the last episode because it was near where I live, so it was cool to be somewhere, where the Sopranos were.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's like more details on her as I'm reading it.
She's a Philodox in the rank 2. She's a rank 2 Philodox in the Wise Guys. She also has she sort of works as like a hit woman going for them. Actually, in that sense, it might make more sense that she's a Ragabash. Yeah. If that would make more sense. And if she was a hit woman, so if she's a Philodox, she'd be more like an underboss or something.
Second in command, huh?
Yeah. Or a boss or something. Like, does make mention that she does have a kinfolk cousin who's more directly connected to the Mafia. But because she's in the Wise Guys, that also means that she does a lot of dirty deeds.
Dirty deeds. Sorry, I had to put that song.
What her particular family is involved in is they're involved mainly in gun running with a little they're involved in gun running and a little prostitution.
Be like, Mom, what you get yourself involved in?
Yeah. The family that she has kinfolk in, they're basically on the FBI's watch list.
Holy shit. I got myself into something really deep.
Yep. It does, but I mean, like, if they are doing anything good, that it's that they are providing like weapons and things, and muscle over to other Glasswalkers So they're still sort of helping Gaia. There's some moral ambiguity there. A lot of it.
Yeah. It's like I know that she's still for the cause, but prosecution, gun racketeering, really?
Actually, no, not forget. Yeah, protect. Yeah, not prosecution. I mean,
Prostitution. Sorry.
I think I said prostitution, but I think I'll go with. I think I'll change that to protection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go with protection instead. Hey, that's a nice. Hey, you got a nice house there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
Yeah, basically, hey, you got a nice grocery store. It'd be a real shame if we smashed up the place. We just want a little protection fee, you know?
Yeah. They do gun running and protection rackets. So yeah. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Like they'll run protection action for like they'll run protection for the for kinfolk and other people as a way of getting money, and they run guns to hand over to other Garu and stuff.
Yeah. Is like any more info as I skim through it?
Does make mention that she's current that where she is currently is she's currently doing some work. She's currently working out in Seattle.
It's like I try to like see if there's an exact address to where a location is.
Yeah, it does. It's a place down on the docks that they do business there.
I'd be like is there anything else?
Only that you get. I think about the only thing you gotta keep in mind is that it kind of shows like her rap sheet. She's done time.
Oh ma. It's like, all right, it's like I close the folder and be like, thank you, Kane.
Yeah.
And I kind of keep it somewhere safe. Like I'm kind of hesitant to tell
anyone.
Hesitant to tell anyone because again, I'll be honest, this is of my personal business, and it feels like the usual thing. It's like, hey, it's my personal business. No one should get involved but me.
Yeah. On the other hand, though, this is out of game. Now what I'm about to say, this is all predicated on the idea that nobody else in the pack knows this.
Yes.
There's like everyone remembers Trish's backstory, her issues with her mom. Like everyone remembers that, right?
Yes. But we don't it's like, oh, I don't know.
I know Dylan knows it. He was there. How about Ross?
Oh yeah, is my freaking like prologue still on your channel?
Oh, unfortunately, those got wiped. Man. I'm sorry.
Angry.
That was like I take full responsibility for that.
I was hoping that was like one of the few things that maybe you didn't delete, just so that
the last session before this that didn't get delete was part 2 of Jax.
Part 2 of Jax? Oh, then yeah, shit.
Yeah.
My first prologue was right after that.
No. I feel so bad because I really liked that one.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So as I'm.
Yeah, Trish hasn't told anyone about her issues, like with her mom, right?
Nah, nobody asked.
Yeah, nobody asked, and she didn't tell. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, if you wanted to Clay, there's an opportunity for Lexington to maybe just Like there could be a little team up with Lex and Trish and a little bonding between them. Not trying to ship him, just saying this is something that would it just be
Yes,
good role
you might as well.
All right.
People already
Yeah,
want
I will heed the mighty Brett's advice and do it.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying. Just
Yeah,
it's like it's a good role play. Not I'm just bringing it up as a good role playing opportunity. Is all.
Again, that's why I was gonna say, because I'll do it for the role playing.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
It's like, all right, so it's like I put it away, but then I realized it'd be like, what the hell am I doing? It's like I take the file and put it in my hoodie pocket, and it's like look around. It's like, and it's like he tries to walk in and be like, who can I trust? I need to find the one person I can trust to help me find
and we
get to my mom. It's like,
now we remembered, like, he doesn't know about Trish's issues with her mom. So
yes, definitely. It's like I can't do calls. He wouldn't understand, especially more glass walkers. Not Jack. Jack's a bit of a prick, even though he's my alpha.
Yeah.
Could be Runs or Trish. Runs isn't here at the moment, so I guess I can trust this to Trish. It's like, so I walk around, try to find Trish. Where is she?
I mean, I did say that I was hunting with
yeah, so we should probably get back. So we should probably get back to Trish and Calls the Herd, see what they were doing.
Yeah. And I still remember that, I only had 1 6 when actually assisting in his hunt, so I was more or less just following Culls.
We were hunting, and wait a minute. We were hunting, and then we took some rest.
All right, so okay, so I guess you just find Trish hanging around with Ted, like she's just playing with him, trying to make him walk on his hind legs like he's people. Which is weird to see, because this is like because Trish acts so tomboyish most of the time. It's actually probably weird to see her act kind of feminine in a little bit.
It's like I go to Trish and be like, "Oh, that's cute."
Does Trish have anything to say to that?
Just
like, does Trish have anything to say to that remark that it's cute? Dylan.
I'm thinking what she'll say. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. Okay.
Can tell if we lost you, or if I lost you guys.
I did. I like vocally did a but I guess you guys didn't hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trish isn't like looking away from the newly named Ted, but she kind of stops playing with him and stuff, and almost sighs, like a little sad but a little happy, because she's like, I found a doggo, but she's like, if you want to make fun of me for my vices, go ahead. You're not the first.
No, I find that actually very admirable. So listen, it's like, as I look around, make sure no one else in. Look, we need to talk in private. It's like, do you mind in a couple minutes we head to the RV?
Sure. I mean, talking or not, I still had to put the rug in there.
It's like, all right, perfect. It's like, and probably like fast forward, once we get everything settled, it's like, all right, we're talking. It's like, all right, I sit down cross-legged next to Trish and be like, all right, here's the deal. To be honest, I can't trust anyone right now with this, but you. It's like I hand her the file.
I just okay, curious.
It's like, please, I want you to read it. Every single detail.
All right. She says as she opens it up. Oh.
It's all the information that Kane gave me on my mother.
Trish is kind of like that kind of silence is like in character of just like mouth opens and nothing comes out. That she's just like closes the folder and gives it back to Lexington.
Yeah, it's like it's like to think after all this time my mom was the werewolf. I thought she was Little Miss Perfect until I realized that the mom I did have wasn't even my real, was just my stepmother. The stuff that she did is just insane. Look, I know where she is and I'm going to find her. Issue is as well, if things get heated, I need backup, strong backup, trusted backup. And I trust you, Trish.
Out of character, literally crying, bro.
You're out of character.
You're actually
Out of
crying.
character, literally crying, bro.
You're actually crying?
Yeah, I don't know why I was. I was just like, oh, I feel so loved.
Okay,
I mean, if it's my role playing, I'm just.
Oh yeah, it is your role play, like good role play.
wow, that's actually amazing.
Oh my god, am I?
That's amazing.
Okay, maybe I should stop with the role playing because it's getting the feels on everybody.
I mean, that's amazing. That's pretty amazing.
Nah, it's fine. Keep going. Just
All right,
and I can easily put that into character because that's definitely what Trish is feeling. Like she like lifts, like her head was down for a sec.
no,
She
like,
just like puts her head up, and you see like her eyes were kind of red.
Yeah, so is Trish gonna bring up that maybe that she might have issues, that she's got issues with her mom? In this, Dylan.
someone make fan art of us doing sad feels interaction.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just like Trish won't give everything away because she's still she's still like the third newest person to this entire sept.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
but
think
she's going to say, like, I know how that feels. You've seen me shift.
Yeah. I just have to know, dude. I have to know if what I thought that I think that she's going to be is what she is, and she's not some kind of monster that hurts humans. I'm part human from my father. My dad saw something in her that made her have me. So I need to make sure.
You know.
I mean, I have to know the whole truth from her, why she left.
Lexington, in my limited experience, mothers are complicated.
I mean, I will always love my stepmother. She took care of me these past that I can remember 15, 20 years. Maybe she left when I was born, but I'll always love her. But again, I need to know about my real mom.
It might be something about motherhood and being a werewolf, or it's just coincidence, but I would not call my mother human. When I didn't say anything at the moot because, according to litany laws and stupid shit like that, I'm technically not supposed to question the Right Master and the moot leader, who also is the alpha of this pack and leader of this sept. So I didn't say anything when Jack said, "We are Garu, not humans. But literally all of us, aside from Lily and Cults the Herd, were human before we shifted. And if any Garu forgets that, I will always hate them with every fiber of my body.
Yeah, it's. I will always reject that if someone tells me to reject my humanity, because that means rejecting my entire family, especially my father's side, because I will always love him and my grandpa, my great grandpa, and so on. Because without them, I would be absolutely nothing.
Point is, she says, like wiping tears out her eyes. Point is, if this goes sour, I will not hesitate to make your mother understand that you can be you, while she can be whatever she thinks she is.
It's like, while I would have negated your comment at first, I can totally understand, considering that, again, if things do go sour, I will give you permission to harm my real mother. Well, at that point, she probably won't be my mother anymore.
Yeah, I only had one mom. Mom isn't who gave birth to you, it's who raised you, and damn it, mine was both.
Yeah, I'm just lucky I did have a mother for all my 20 years. You should come see her sometime. She's really nice.
I bet. And then Trish stands up and stuff, and then holds her hand out to Lexton. Come on, I need to get Ted dog food.
All right.
It's like I like hold up her hands, like, and I get up and I be like, "Are you sure it's a good idea to bring Ted along?"
Into town where he's collarless and otherwise there's no identification? Yeah, dog food, man. He needs food.
Okay, just as long as he doesn't get involved in the craziness we may get involved in with my mom.
All right. That's a good. I think that's a good spot to leave off on, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like I'll like too much. Yeah, I'll turn on the AC in the car. It's fine. Is more or less what I meant.
Yeah, that's important. Leave the AC on and maybe put a little sticky note that it's okay. The AC's on, because people like to, you know.
Yeah, people don't always, or people react before thinking sometimes.
Oh, okay. So this is important. So, if me and Dylan are back here probably next week, are we going to continue this? And basically, this is just going to be Lexington's.
This is literally us leaving for in-game like a week.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know where his mom is, if she's in town or somewhere else, but this is us leaving and doing our own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like next week we come back. If we come back when we come back next week, that's going to, yeah, we're gonna, whatever the rest of the pack is, and you guys happen to both be in it. Whatever the rest of the pack is doing, you guys are off doing your own thing.
Okay. Yeah, so in my opinion, like, basically this is going to be Lexington's quest line going in with a co-starring Trish, of course.
Unless you guys want to do this as a thing we do on the side from the main main story. That's also an option.
I like both. Basically, all that it really changes is how much we can get done during doing that. Like if we do it as, okay, now let's go back to like doing it for main sessions. If we are like just like, okay, scene break, let's go to Trish and to Lexington.
I guess it'll depend on how things work out. Like if we got a session where either one of you isn't present, we'll just role play that. We'll do a separate session with just the two of you when we can work it out. And
Okay.
if you guys both happen to be there, we'll play it with with whatever you guys are doing is happening around the same time as what the rest of the pack is doing.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah,
Next
what you
week,
could
guys.
do is have it be separate days. Like, let's just go Tuesday and Wednesday, just as an example.
Yeah. Heads up, guys. Next, or we could probably even do this tomorrow.
I'm free tomorrow, sort of.
Yeah, it might actually make more sense if we try doing it tomorrow. That's actually a better idea. It'll be a lot. Might be actually less complicated to pull off. Yeah. Although heads up for like next week's group session, it is either going to be on either I have Monday and Wednesday off. It'll be one of those 2 days because one of those days I'm going to be out in Spokane.
Okay.
This is just for everyone who's not. This is for everyone else who's not caught up, including people watching. I gotta head out. I gotta take a road trip on Spokane. My brother's moving in with me. And I gotta go, and I have to head out there to go get him.
And it will be fun. Oh, do you have the Discord link?
Oh, good point. I'll put that in. I forgot to put that in. I'll just edit the Discord link into the video right now.
I wonder what this will be called as far as episodes go.
I'll figure something out.
You know that it's got to be something about Lexington's mom. That was the big feels moment right there.
Yeah.
What? I'm surprised people like. I know like. Oh yeah. Sorry. Raz talking.
Sorry, Roz. What were you gonna say?
I want, now that I'm in the city, I would like to, if there is a chance the gas workers found something about the collars.
Oh yes, the tainted wolves.
Because Poland, yes.
We will have to bring that.
Also,
You were going to say?
one is the collars, and second is the drugs. That I might do it with runs with papers, but whenever you think that the color thing will pop up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's we're gonna have to get onto that at some point. We'll see if we can. I think if I remember correctly, runs of Forest is like off on Thursdays. We can try working that out then.
You're gonna have a busy week.
We'll try
today, tomorrow, Thursday.
Yeah, we'll try following up on that on Thursday.
Yeah, it's like I can do tomorrow. Well, sorry, not tomorrow. Because you got work on Wednesday.
Well, we're gonna do it in the morning. Well, my morning. It'll be like we'll do it 9 a.m. We'll do it 9 a.m. and my time.
Yeah, usual time. Gotcha.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll just go 9 till noon like we usually do. That's at least enough time to get some decent role playing in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what time you got to go to work tomorrow?
I have to be. My shift starts at 2 p.m.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually thinking about getting out of my shift after my brother comes over, because it's more just because if he and I are both on the same shift, I can't get promoted.
Okay.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's a rule a company has. It's supposed to be. I think it's to keep it. I think it's like so you're not. I don't think they want. I think it's to prevent like conflict of interest. So like you're not gonna show like favoritism towards family members on your shift, or you're not unfair to them.
Yeah, that makes sense, but that is an interesting rule.
All right. So again, like Brett said, like we'll be back around Thursday, like 12 p.m.
Well, you and Dylan will go tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, and and the stuff with the drugs that Roz brought up, and the drugs and collars, we'll try to see if we can pick that up Thursday.
Okay.
You guys have anything you want? Guys have anything you want to say to everyone watching before we go?
I'm surprised I made a fully grown man cry over my role playing.
part of it, I will admit, is that I have a cold, but I was actually touched. It was just like, oh, I'm the one being chosen to share.
It's two things. Like 50% of it is like I shoot the shit, and the other 50% is like, yeah, I spill my heart out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Roz, final words?
It means don't cry, Trish.
Actually, I did have something I did want to say. It hasn't happened.
Oh, also, I just checked trending on Twitter. Apparently, it's National Tequila Day. So,
Okay.
I had something I wanted to add.
Brett, don't forget Experience Point Center renown.
Yes, XP, 3 XP, and I'm not sure I'm not sure what we could do. We stole stuff, so that's not exactly stuff you earn renown for, I think.
Well, you definitely earn it if you're a Rabadesh, and if you're
Rabadet.
I'm cool.
Well,
Rabadesh. I'm continuing from the previous session with runs, so I may have from there something. Finding the people can.
I would probably get some honor because my character got to do her Bonar like thing.
I guess there's some honor in. I suppose there's honor. I don't know. I mean, like, although on the other hand,
because I stole. But
if
sorry,
I may do it on the next section. The next session, or one, if you like, because I have gotten a great spoils in my hunting, I may give some to the gnoll because I know that they are hungry.
Yeah.
To further improve our relationships with the Chiron.
Okay, good idea.
I freaking have 9 XP and I don't know what to use it on.
I don't know, buy a gift or something.
I mean, I could, but I feel like I'm all good on gifts.
Or
I'm gonna save
for now.
Can you pour it into an ability?
I could.
A gift.
Okay, you can. What are you going for?
I am going
for melee. Scent of Sight.
Ooh, nice. So this basically means you get to see. So does Scent of Sight do what I think it sounds like?
You can see what you smell.
I can see with my smell.
Oh, so in other words, like say you're blind, you can still find your way. You can still get your surroundings. If you're blinded, you can still get your surroundings just by scent, right?
Yes, I can also see invisible things.
Oh, ooh!
And things that are yes. And if someone is using a power that obscures his presence or his scent or something, I can still counter that. But I just need to roll about.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait, I wonder if I can get a gift. Well, I got 4 XP, so maybe
so you could get a gift.
It's like I could I think like I could get a rank 1 because like you have to the level of the gift times 3. But if it's another breed, auspice, or tribe, then that's times 5.
It's more expensive. It's more expensive if you're getting one that's outside your breed, auspice, or tribe.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm just looking at the Glasswalker gifts.
Well, you've also got options for Hamid and Philodox gifts too.
Yep, Hamid and Philodox. Oh yeah, good idea. I'll look at it too. Wait, are we still live?
Oh yeah. Oh, oops. Okay, I'm gonna stop the broadcast here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Bye bye.